Good morning. Muy buenos días. Hello, my friends and family from HES. I have a great bilingual book that I'm going to read today. I checked it out from our public library. Do you know that you can check out books from our public library right at the curb? All you have to do is call Healdsburg Public Library 433-3772. Tell them who you are and tell them that you are a student at Healdsburg Elementary School or any school in our district, and you can check out books. This is a beautiful one, so I'm really glad that I did that. This story is bilingual. It's called La Velita de Los Cuentos, and it is a biographical story about Pura Belpré, a very famous storyteller and librarian. It was written by Lucia Gonzalez and illustrated by Lulu, Delacre. ¿Listos para escuchar? Everybody ready to read? Ooh, before I start, I'm going to have a lovely bite from my rosca de reyes. And look what I found inside of it. My friend Vero bought a beautiful rosca de reyes for everybody at our school. I hope you have a rosca at home too to celebrate el Día de los Reyes Magos. The Storyteller's Candle, La Velita de los Cuentos. Ildamar shivered with cold as she walked home from school with her cousin Santiago. The icy afternoon wind froze their hands and burned their faces. It was the last week of school before winter break. It was also Ildamar's first Navidad in New York. The winter surprised Ildamar. She had never felt so cold before. Only a few months earlier, Ildamar had traveled with her family from Puerto Rico to New York on a large ship called El Ponce. The journey took 5 days. Now, the summer sun seemed very far from El Barrio, and so Ildamar and Santiago rushed home as fast as they could to warm their hands by the old iron stove. Sí, Puerto Rico está muy lejos de la ciudad de Nueva York. Esa noche, la familia se reunió a cenar juntos. They got together for dinner. Bendito, Mamá Nenita said with a sigh. How I miss the soft breeze of December nights on our little island. Ah, dijo tío Pedro, Santiago's father. Lo que yo más extraño son los pasteles y el delicioso olor a lechón asado por todos lados. I remember the parrandas and aguinaldos when family and neighbors came to visit, sing, dance, and eat, said Titi Maria, Santiago's mother, closing her eyes and humming. El Día de los Reyes, Three Kings Day, was the best day of the year, Santiago chimed in. ¿Y los Reyes vienen hasta Nueva York? Preguntó Ildamar. ¿Van a venir este año? Oh, they're wondering whether los Reyes Magos are going to come all the way to New York. Oh, let's find out. The next day, like every day, on their way to school, Ildamar, Santiago, and Titi Maria passed a tall building with windows that seemed to invite them inside. This building was different from the dark apartment buildings that stretched from one street to the other. Titi Maria, ¿qué está adentro? What's inside? Ildamar asked. ¿Podemos entrar? That's a library, una biblioteca, Titi Maria replied. And libraries are not for noisy children, noisy niñitos like you. How about grown-ups like you? We don't speak English, and the people in there don't speak Spanish, she told them. And so it was. They never went inside. But then, that afternoon, a special guest came to Ildamar and Santiago's class. She was a tall, slender woman with dark eyes that sparkled like luceros in the night sky. When she spoke, her hands moved through the air like the wings of a bird. Buenos días, dijo la señora. My name is Pura Belpré. I come from the public library, and I bring stories and puppets to share with you today. Miss Belpré told stories with puppets in English and en español, cuentos en español con títeres. Everyone laughed at the story of silly Juan Bobo chasing a three-legged pot. At the end of her show, Miss Belpré invited the children to visit the library, la biblioteca, during winter vacation. The library is for everyone. La biblioteca es para todos, she said. Ildemar couldn't wait to tell everyone in el barrio the good news. When Titi Maria picked up the children from school that day, they told her about their special guest, the stories, the puppets, and la biblioteca, the library. Titi, they can speak Spanish in the library. En la biblioteca, sí, hablan español, Ildemar shouted. ¿Podemos ir a la biblioteca hoy? Santiago begged. ¿Español? In the library? But nenes, I'm very busy today. I'll take you one day. I want Mommy to come too, said Ildemar. But she's always working. Maybe we can go on Saturday, sábado, dijo Titi Maria. Yay! Viva! Ildemar and Santiago clapped and skipped all the way home. And why are these nenes so happy today? Asked Doña Sofía, leaning from behind the countertop at the store. ¿Qué buenas noticias nos traen hoy? Les preguntó Don Ramón. En la biblioteca hablan español. In the library they speak Spanish. ¡Qué bueno! They exclaimed. Do they have books in Spanish too? Doña Sofía wanted to know. Bueno, ya veremos. We'll find out. Oh, this is so exciting. That Saturday, ese sábado, Ildemar's mother and Titi Maria invited Doña Sofía and Don Ramón to come with them to the library. Santiago invited his best friend Manuel. The group walked along the snow-covered sidewalks, remembering Navidades back home. Soon they arrived at the handsome building. The adults stopped to look up at the tall doors, doubting whether they should go inside. Ildemar, Santiago, and Manuel ran up the stairs, leaving them behind. No podían esperar. Sí, los chiquillos están listos para entrar en la biblioteca. Inside, children filled the story room. Miss Belpré welcomed them with a smile. Bienvenidos! Welcome, she said. The storyteller's candle was lit, and soon the story began. Había una vez, once upon a time. Miss Belpré told a story that Ildemar and Santiago had heard from their grandmother about a beautiful Spanish cockroach named Martina and a gallant little mouse, Ratoncito Pérez. The story ended with a wave of applause. Now, close your eyes and make a wish, whispered Miss Belpré. We'll blow out the storyteller's candle, and your wish will come true. Shh. The children closed their eyes. Los niños cerraron bien los ojos y pidieron lo que deseaban y made their wishes. When the children opened their eyes, Miss Belpré made a special announcement. El Día de los Reyes, Three Kings Day, is coming. This year, we want to have a big fiesta at the biblioteca with a play and dances and a parade. The play will be the story of Pérez and Martina. Who wants to be in the play? Santiago raised his hand. I want to help. Yo quiero ayudar. Dijo Santiago. I want to help too, the others chimed in. Santiago was chosen to be Ratoncito Pérez. Ildamar raised her hand. Her heart was beating fast, boom, 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 when Miss Belpré picked her to play the most important part. Cucarachita Martina. We will have the cast of characters, said Miss Belpré, but we also need costumes, music, and a stage. Soon, the word got around. They speak Spanish in the library. Se habla español en la biblioteca. Y van a hacer una fiesta de los reyes allí. There's going to be a Three Kings Day party there. Doña Sofía told Don Ramon, who told Padre Simón, who made an announcement at church. That Sunday, after misa, the vecinos gathered together. Even Pura Belpré attended the meeting. For the first time, they said, El Día de los Reyes will be celebrated in Nueva York. Everyone wanted to help. I'll make the costumes, said Titi Maria. I'll make the curtains for the stage, said Mama Nenita, who worked in a sewing factory. And I'll make the stage, said Don Ramon. I was a carpenter in Puerto Rico. ¡Qué maravilla! Todos quieren ayudar. From that day on, the neighbors went to the library every day to help with the preparations for the big event. They were very happy to discover books and magazines for them in Español. The children rehearsed the play, the dances, the stories. Don Ramon donated boxes and crates from his bodega to make decorations. The mothers from El Barrio met at church or the library to paint and cut and paste. Finally, by the evening of January 5th, the library was ready for Three Kings Day. Wow! Look how everybody's playing a part. Everybody's helping. Todos a trabajar para ayudar. The next day, everyone came from far and near. Outside, the snow was rising high. Inside the library, the logs burned in an open fireplace, and the storyteller's candle flickered. The room bubbled with the voices of children and adults. Everyone spoke at once, in Español and in English. Ay, qué lindo! How beautiful! The reading room had become an island in the Caribbean. A group of children sang aguinaldos while others waited impatiently for the show. Mira, todos listos para el obra de teatro. Todos listos para escuchar y otros para participar. Asalto! Boomed the voices of the parranderos, surprising everyone. The children stretched up on tiptoes for a good look. Saludos, saludos, vengo a saludar, sang the parranderos. Doña Sofía shook the maracas, chick, 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 chick. Don Ramon scraped the güiro, chacarra, 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 and leading the group strumming the cuatro was Señor Lebrón. Suddenly, there they were. Los Reyes, the Three Kings. They marched through the room, sprinkling the children with candies and sweets. The music stopped, and the play began. Many years ago, in a little round house with a little round balcony, there once lived a Spanish cockroach named Martina. Ildamar stepped on stage. She was the most beautiful cockroach. And Santiago, what a beautiful little mouse. Miss Belpré concluded the show with her usual way. Close your eyes and make a wish, she whispered as she held out the storyteller's candle. La Velita de los Cuentos. The storyteller's candle. La Velita de los Cuentos. Shh. Listos para pedir. Ready to make a wish. Ildamar closed her eyes and wished. When she opened them, her eyes met Miss Belpré's. With her gentle smile and twinkling eyes, Miss Belpré said, "Today, with everyone's help, we brought the warmth and beauty of Puerto Rico to New York. Remember, the library belongs to you all. We'll now blow out the storyteller's candle, and your wish will come true. Apaguemos juntos la velita de los cuentos y sus deseos se harán realidad."